up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad. Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about love and hip-hop Atlanta, baby. We got some new characters, some new people, some new things going on and going down, baby. It really seems like there's a problem when it comes to these celebrities owning restaurants and or reality TV stores, because it seems like Kirk and Rasheeda are really having a hard time. They are having a difficult time, baby, and it's not cool at all because their kids are bringing down their business. I was like, where are you guys at? What's going on? Where's the order? Get a new manager, put some things in place. You know what I mean? Like, what should be going on and be happening in your restaurant? For real, for real. Hey, Miss T, how you doing? So that's the situation too as well. And then, we talk about Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss is, her restaurant got closed down because of the food inspector came through, baby, and there was all types of codes and violations going on in that situation. And we know Kandi Burruss got money and she got this, she got that, she got it going on, baby. But in any event, she's not running her restaurant up to par either. And it seems like Kirk and Rasheeda are having the same problem. They are almost $1 million in the hole in their restaurant. Food is getting thrown away. Like, what's going on with that situation? Like, Lord have mercy, what is happening? And then let's not forget, let's just talk about Nene. She basically jumped on Instagram to let us know that she had to do some things to save her restaurant, to make her restaurant better, baby. It seems like they're having a hard time. What's going on, Major? How you doing? What's popping with you? So in any event, so let's just get to the situation. Let's just check out Nene. She's basically, letting us know that good help is hard to find. So I guess we can't blame Kandi Burruss, or can we, about her restaurant being shut down and barely passing the code again from the inspector. She passed with a -C. Like, Lord have mercy. But here's Nene speaking on business and restaurants. Lord.
This is really why I had to get on here. Good people are hard to find. I don't know where y'all at. Good people are hard to find, and people do not want to work. No. I think people forget when they didn't have no money, or they hustle is just so weak, or they have no grind. I don't get it. Just like, what is going on with people? And young people sleep extremely late. It's like, wake up. What the hell? How you gonna get to the money, sleep all day? I don't get it. I'm just like, wake up, y'all. Listen, so this week I had to let go of a few people, and I'm okay with that because I don't want dead weight, and I don't want people that don't want to see me win. That doesn't work for me. No. And I see you. I see you. Don't think I don't. So
you have it from Nene Leakes herself letting you know, baby, it's hard out here in these streets to get good employees. So when the health inspector come along, your employees might not be doing what they're supposed to do. And that's how Kandi Burruss got caught up. And it seems like Kirk and his kids are not doing what they're supposed to do either. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? What's good? What's up, Pat? What's up? What's going on? What's up, Lucas? What's going on? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So in any event, what's going on, Perry? So it's a whole lot going on. So I was just like, damn, Nene had to get rid of some people. She had to let some people go. But let's just get down into, love and hip hop. What's going on with love and hip hop? Why am I not seeing the people that I want to see? How come I haven't seen Tokyo Vanity or Mimi Foss? Like, what's going on? Where are the people? Like, I don't know what's happening and what's going on in this situation, but it seems like a whole lot is going on. And we're going to have to get down to the situation where Erica Mena, Lord have mercy. You talking about Erica Mena out here? She is basically letting us know that her husband ain't ish, and she feels like he ain't ish, and he ain't there for her, and she don't even want to tell him about the baby. Like, Lord have mercy. They only been married for 2 years or 2.5 years, and she's pregnant within their marriage, and she's afraid to tell her husband. Did he not really want another baby, point blank period? Because you think they'll be happy. They ain't broke, they ain't poor. It seems like that relationship was over a long time ago, even before the second baby was even born. But we gonna see what's gonna pan out in this situation, because Erica, Mena, and Safaree might be pulling a Ray J and Princess over our eyes, baby. So we gotta be careful with the situation, because Lord have mercy, their relationship is the talk of the town. Let's get to Kirk and Rasheeda and her children, baby. So you got Kirk, son Kirk Jr. with the hat on. You have their daughter Kelsey. She's there too as well. I believe that's her name. And their son Ty. He was caught up in like a scandal and some allegations that maybe he bat for the same team. But baby, it seems like tonight we learned he got a new girlfriend, or a girlfriend, and her name is Sierra. And Sierra, you can see her with the pink on. You know what I mean? Her lips are popping, baby. That is Ty's girlfriend, which is, the manager of the Kirk and Rasheeda's restaurant that's going to hell. And there's go Kirk's daughter in the middle, Kelsey, and this is Kirk's Jr.'s girlfriend in the yellow. Her name is Amari. I think her name is Amari or something like that. I forgot her name. Lord have mercy, I forgot her name. Amari, Imani, something like that. But anyways, the young lady in the yellow, she's dating, the son that basically is a floater. So what it seems like is Kirk, number one, that he chose to be manager, is basically taking over the situation. And his girlfriend Sierra, she's getting good heat. She's getting on the schedule, the one in the pink. She's having it go down, and basically she's getting a little respect because she's dating a manager. When you date people at your job, you hopefully to benefit off the situation, and it seems like she is definitely benefiting off the situation. And Kelsey is feeling a certain type of way about the situation, point blank period. They're up in that restaurant fighting and acting a fool. Your mama and your daddy plays. Lord have mercy. So this is Ty's girlfriend Sierra. I'm just like, Lord have mercy, what are they doing up in that shop? They was sitting there having a ball. They was brawling. They were fighting. They was getting down to the nitty gritty. Like, what's going on with that situation? That is really sad. Like, for real, for real. And then we have, Kirk Jr. and his girlfriend, and so, they're basically going head to head. It seems like there's some sexual frustration, there's some jealousy, there's some tension, and it's basically probably putting one son in charge and not the other one. And this one right here with the glasses on, I know he's been in and out of jail at one point in time, but he's the oldest and he's working as a floater. So, baby, his girlfriend is not getting treated, Amina, like the way that she want to be treated, because, baby, she ain't dating nobody of status in the Kirk and Rasheeda family. Restaurant status. What's going on? What's going on, Charmaine? Wow. At Taba, Candy don't spend time with him, so of course a man going to stray away. Lord have mercy. I know. That's a crazy situation. I hope it ain't true. I hope Todd ain't out here in these streets doing that. Lord have mercy. We're going to have to finish this up, and we're going to have to talk about that situation, because damn, Candy Burris getting cheated on by Todd Talker after she done took care of this motherfucker, done gave him a good career, done gave him this, done gave him that. He ain't got to worry about shit. He done got his producer's credit. He got his credits out here in these streets. He's doing TV shows now. He's doing Encore and everything else. She got him, using his production company and everything else like that, putting his ass on TV, putting money in his pocket, putting punani on his lips. And baby, she's out here trying to build the empire so their kids can have it forever and ever. But yes, I know he may have to stray, but baby, this is not a situation where you stray when everybody's going to be watching what your wife is doing, what's going on, and they're going to attack her, but yet you want to get your thing off. And why does he need to cheat on Candy Burris? I thought they had an open marriage. I thought they had an open relationship. Didn't they say last season that they, signed NDAs and things of that nature? So why does he need to cheat? Did he want to hurt her? Did he want to break up with her? Like, what's going on with that situation? That is low down and dirty. Let me see what else you guys are saying in these comments. So in any event, so let me see where you get that Todd Talk is out here cheating, baby. Let me know. Let me find out. So I guess Cinderella said it's sad Todd got caught cheating on Candy. Shit, we talking about love and hip hop. Todd done got up in the situation. Todd messing up his bag. Lord have mercy, he is. And I think he signed a prenup too as well. So he ain't gonna be walking away with everything. He ain't gonna be walking away with everything, baby. So where did you get this from? Cinderella, where you get the information from? You guys let me know where you've seen it on the blogs. You got any pictures? You got anything? Let me know what you got, baby. Let me know what's going on. Give me some clips. You know what I mean? My email address is up there. You can type in the website. Hook a sister up. Let me know some things. Let me know what's going on, baby. You gotta have like what's good. But in any event, we're going to see what happens with that situation. I know Mama Joyce is going to be like, I told you so. I told you so. You done took that rotten lemon and you made rotten lemonade with it. Lord have mercy. And Riley's going to be feeling a certain type of way too. OMG. I just hope it ain't true. I hope he didn't do it. I hope that ain't the situation, because they just basically had two babies. You know, one they conceived together. The other one they had, you know, through in vitro, or not in vitro, through a surrogate. You know what I mean? So that is a crazy situation. So in any event, hey Linnell, what's going on? So you guys let me know what's going on. Let me know. But in any event, getting back onto Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So in any event, it is going down. Shit. I can't believe Tor Tucker would be out there doing that to the girl that made him somebody, that picked him up off the cutting room floor and just holding a camera and traveling. She gave him a nice life. Lord have mercy. In any event, that is sad. But let's move on to Amaretta. Amaretta is out here in these streets. She's an Atlanta rapper, baby. And she got some things going on with herself. And it seems like, you know, she got some problems with her mama, because her mama was basically in an abusive relationship. And her mama was her manager. But her mama basically, you know, they ain't getting along. And it seems like the mama might be in denial, because the mama agreed that, you know, she was in an abusive relationship with a man. And so therefore that gives a little bit credence to what Amaretta is saying about the situation. So, but she is a rapper coming up. She's beautiful, and baby, she got boys on her too as well. And she said that she don't want to change from nobody. She doesn't want to, you know, be all naked, showing all her body, twerking, doing everything nasty. She wants to leave something to the imagination. And also, she don't want to dye her hair blonde, and she don't want to have her hair white. She don't want none of that going on in her situation. So I was like, okay, go Amaretta. Amaretta's in the building. So I guess, you know, we ain't gonna get no Sukiyana. We ain't gonna get no hood boots or hood, whatever her name is. Like, so I guess we ain't gonna see none of these ladies no more. I guess. Oh, but they was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. But in any event, so she's here and she basically got a story to tell. And allegedly, you know, she's in a relationship, and she's been in a long-term relationship with a guy that's been behind bars. So growing up, listening to her background, how hard it was and how she felt abandoned, and her father, you know, being murdered and things of that nature, it kind of probably makes sense that she's with somebody that's locked up, someone that really can't abandon her, someone that, you know, she know where's he at all day long, you know what I mean? And you know, in jail they got cell phones, so they be calling each other. But in any event, she's trying to get her grind on. She's trying to get it on and popping. Hopefully she can be the next bigger than Cardi B, because Cardi B started on Love and Hip Hop New York. But in any event, she's meeting up with Tate. And Tate the Great, or whatever her name is, you know, they have some camaraderie. They have some sister code. They have some good code, baby. And it seems like, you know, they're supporting each other. And that's a good situation, too, as well. And Amaretta was like, you came here for the signing of my new song, Drop, Doing Too Much, or something like that. She said, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to support you, too, as well. Just the way you supported me. I was like, go ahead. We got Yandy. Yandy's here. Basically, she's down And she's still continuing to fight on for Breonna Taylor. And baby, Yandy was serving all white. She was serving something pretty. Yandy had it going on. And in any event, she's keeping Breonna Taylor name alive. Like, Tatiana Jefferson. There's so many of our people that never get to see justice, especially when, the people that are accused are police officers. You may never see justice ever again. So she got her husband. She got my son. She got Tamika Mallory. And Yandy there. Portia Williams is there too as well. They're meeting up with Breonna Taylor's mother, and they're trying. This is a year after her death, and there's still no justice, still no answers. And we know from all the court documents and the things that were out here about Breonna Taylor is that they covered up a lot of things. A lot of things were covered up. A lot of things were hush hush. You had committees involved, the police union. You have so many different people that was involved in the situation where everything is all so muddy, and you even had the district attorney, the AG, not really being helpful to the situation, trying to throw it out. We heard the grand jury was basically told that they don't really have to make a decision, and basically was given false information. So it's a terrible situation. Rest in peace, rest in power to Breonna Taylor, that she gets justice and her mother gets some healing too as well. Tatiana Jefferson, these ladies were in their home. They was in their house minding their business, and the police came to see them. Lord have mercy, mercy. What a terrible situation. But Yandy is keep fighting. She keep moving on with the situation, and basically bringing it to her platform, and to a huge platform. And they are out there in Louisville, Kentucky, baby, trying to get some attention, trying to get some traction, trying to get the DA and the people involved to change what is wrong. And that's really, I commend all of these wonderful people for doing that too as well. We got Mendices. He's nervous and everything out here in these streets because he is on probation, baby, and he ain't trying to go back to jail, point blank, period. It's just one of them situations where he's just like, Lord, I don't know what's gonna happen, I don't know what's gonna go down, but he ain't trying to go to jail again because he's on probation, he's on parole or probation, and so he's on parole and he can be violated. So therefore, but he's saying if he sees something going on with Yandy, he's gonna have to come through all the way. Lord have mercy, like what a crazy situation. And any event, we get down to Erica, Mena, and her whole situation, everything going down there with that. Yandy and Portia had the same storyline. Lord have mercy. Miss T, all right, free Breonna Taylor. Yes, Mark. Pat Lawrence, Yandy is serious about that march. Portia is lightweight. Lord Major, yo, Yandy doesn't have a real storyline this season. Well, we're gonna see if it actually develops or anything actually come up out the situation. We gonna see, baby. The show had a budget and they spent most of it on Yandy and Erica. They did. That's what it looked like. Miss T, good point. Good point. What's going on, LSW? What's going on, Mo? What's going on? Hey Mo, what's up with you? How you doing? Miss T, wow, yesterday Contessa and Scott, and now Candy and Todd Tucker. What a sad situation. Contessa don't want nothing to do with Scott. Contessa is ready to move on. Contessa, when a woman's fed up, that's Contessa. She don't want to stay no more. She want to be gone. She don't want to stay for the kids no more. She don't want the mistreatment. She don't want none of that. Contessa want to be up out the building, baby. It seems like she was done and fed up on the part 2 of the reunion. But let's get down to Erica Mena in this situation with Safaree. I think we talked about this before, but it seems like Safaree actually went to Jamaica for like maybe club appearance, hotel appearance. Maybe he planned to go, to Jamaica for his birthday. But it also seems like it was business that, Safaree was taking care of. Like, he's probably he's at his home, his stomping ground. But it also seemed like, there was some business, or maybe he had some engagement, maybe he had a show. I know it just seemed like he was just partying, but I'm just assuming. I don't even know, because Erica said the baby was supposed to be, what did Erica say? She said, Erica Mena said, that the baby was supposed to be due on the 18th. She said her due date was on the 18th, and then she said that Safaree birthday is on July 12th. So it seems like Safaree could, they're probably still going through what they have been going through and not getting along and beefing with each other. And he probably wasn't in a home. But in any event, his birthday is July 12th, and that is today. But in any event, and Erica Mena basically saying that she didn't even know that she was pregnant. Like, Lord have mercy. Like, what is happening with that situation? Erica Mena basically saying that she is 23 weeks pregnant. She's talking to her sister, and she says she's 23 weeks pregnant and 3 days. Like, what's going on in that situation? Like, what is happening, baby? Like, and she had no idea. She had no clue that she was pregnant. She's saying that she was too busy worried about her marriage, worried about Safaree, worried about everything going on with Safaree, that she didn't even take care of her body, didn't even know. And basically she said, make sure you get regular checkup, not just yearly checkups or 6 months checkup. Like, girl, you got kids, you should have been getting checked up on. So I don't know if this story rings true to you, what Erica Mena is saying, that she suddenly found out that she was pregnant and now she don't know what to do because she's 23 weeks and she's be ready to deliver in about 3 months. That is what she said. And she said she doesn't want to lose Safaree, and she feels like she might lose Safaree because Safaree said it's so hard for kids. It's so hard to take care of kids. Kids are so difficult. It's just like, why didn't either one of them wrap up? Why didn't she use birth control? Why didn't he put on a condom? Especially Safaree, if you're the one that known that you don't want no kid and it's too hard, it's too difficult, and the marriage is in shambles, and you're not feeling Erica that way, and you want out of the marriage because maybe he doesn't believe that Erica's going to change. Maybe he believes that this is really the worst decision he ever made, even though he wanted Erica and he wanted to marry her and he wanted to have children. I don't think he understood what he was actually getting himself into, and I don't believe that he knew who Erica was, and Erica didn't really understand who Safaree was either, to get to know him. Like, okay, him wanting to be in a rap video every day, him wanting to be kitty and jokey and all that other shit that you don't like, Erica. Did you think it was going to go away? Did you think that he was not going to be looking in the mirror at himself? Did you think that he was not going to want me time? He's a pampered man. He wants to be pampered. And Erica, if you thought that he was going to change and become granddaddy, a good daddy, a baby, good daddy, oh, baby, it didn't come out that way at all. It's a bad situation. They both made mistakes. And then on top of the situation, they brought children into the situation. So only thing that they can do is go forward with the situation, is basically taking care of their children, try to co-parent, and stop going online and telling everybody your business, dissing a man, dogging a man. And Safaree stopped doing the same thing as well. Erica Mena, when she was on Love and Hip Hop New York, she was calling Safaree a B word. She said he's too soft. She needs somebody more masculine. Now that he's masculine and he's talking about, I don't want to be with you, do whatever you want to do. All you do is slam doors, whatever. Do what you need to do to better yourself, because Safaree feels like he don't need no help. He feels like he is all the way together, and baby, he is not all the way together, because he ain't never been no man like this with somebody where he married her and you got reality TV, you got money put on the line. You guys are basically an empire. You guys are basically, on partners in the situation when it comes to reality TV and building your brand. And y'all get married. Y'all need some counseling. Y'all need financial counseling. Y'all need marital counseling, parenting counseling. Y'all need therapy. Erica need help for all the shit that she been through in her past and didn't get over, and bring it on to every relationship that she do get in, and think it's cool to just cuss out a mother effer online and TV and think it's okay. Didn't think the man was gonna fight back. Like, listen, a few years, or maybe a couple of months, or maybe even a year, a man may let you dog him out, talk crazy to him, tell him to leave, go, I don't want you, get out of my sight, I don't need you no more, I could do better without you, I want to be single, you ain't changing, I'm leaving, I need something better. You can keep saying that while that man's still in love with you, but once he realized, oh my God, she keeps saying the same shit over and over, and she don't change it. She don't do nothing different. And then now he decides to have that attitude, but then he really leaves and he really gone, So, Hey, Miss Sugar Mama, how you doing? Hey, Linnell, how you doing? What's going on? Come on. She had two babies, baby. He should get snipped. But Lawrence, hey, Mary Jane. So she didn't feel her baby kicking at 4 months and she's a skinny girl. I'm telling you, that's what I said. I don't know if y'all believe her or what she said. I did see some stories, back in the day where women said that they were pregnant they didn't know they was pregnant up until it was time to deliver, and they kept that story straight. So I don't know. And then there's some doctors that's saying that, oh yeah, you could be pregnant up to 9 months and you don't even know. I don't know how they don't know. I don't know how you don't feel the morning sickness, the throwing up, the craving, the cramping, the mood swings. Like, I don't know how you don't know that. I don't know how you don't know that you don't need no tampon, no maxi pad, no nothing. Like, what's going on? So she knew he was infatuated with her from jump. He was infatuated, and now that factuation, it actually leaves, it actually goes. So, it's one of them situations. I was like, Lord, hello?
Yes, what up?
Hey, what's up? Who's this, and where you calling from?
This is K Shizzle, and I'm calling from Rankin, Georgia.
Okay, hi. How can I help you, sir?
How you doing? I just seen your number posted down up on the Growing Up Hip Hop thingy, and I'm wondering who will post their number down there.
Oh, listen, that's my number because I'm on live. So you can call into the show as I'm on live, and you can tell me your thoughts and your opinion on the show.
Oh, yes, okay. She be snapping. You kind of sound like her.
All right, I'm going to have to let you go because I am live right now talking about love and hip-hop. Call me back again, okay?
What time?
I go live on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, and I'm live tonight. You can go check out my YouTube channel right now and see what I'm talking about, and you can call in and tell me your thoughts. We're talking about love and hip-hop, Atlanta. We're talking about Safaree and, Erica and Mena.
Okay, well, you can also look me up on Facebook.
Okay, see, that happens to me a lot. A lot of people, I put the number up, and they'll see it at a different time, and they would think that I'm live, and I don't be live, so I get phone calls. Lord have mercy. So, in any event, with this situation, like, I don't know how she did not know that she was pregnant, but I heard doctors say that some women, actually sometimes don't know that they're pregnant. And Erica Mena feels that Safaree is resentful of her and the children, that he is not happy. And basically, she's just saying, she is scared to tell Safaree what's going on. She's scared to tell Safaree, that she's pregnant. I was like, damn, why are you scared to tell him? Is it because, he really told you in your ear that he don't want to have another baby, or his attitude and his actions? That's a terrible situation to be married and recently married and to be young like that. And baby, you can't even tell your husband that you are pregnant. You can't tell your husband, how listen, you scared to tell him like it's a secret. She gonna tell her sister first. She telling the TV first. Like, Lord, is this real or is this fake? What is going on? I did, Lawrence. I did. Yes, please hit the like button. That would be greatly appreciated. So, you got that situation going on. I was just like, damn, this is a really sad situation. And Erica Mena is going to milk this situation forever. She is going to drag Safaree. She's going to make him look bad. And even worse, yes, he looks bad. His baby was born 3 weeks early, or 2 weeks and maybe 4 days early, and it seemed like he already had plans to travel, and it looked like it was for money or a bag. They got to pay them bills because it's been a pandemic. They haven't been filming, but in any event, I don't know if he was actually out there making a bag, but it kind of looks like he was. But in any event, he should be there just to check on his son, just to see how his son is doing, come through. I don't know if he should stay there the whole 10 days, the whole time. I would want my child's father to do that, but we don't have them type of problems and that type of shit. Like, oh, that's my son, I'm gonna be there regardless. We don't know what really goes on between Erica Mena and Safaree, baby. But Safaree, you know that you are in entertainment, you are on TV, and you have a brand and your reputation, and you being out here and posting little videos here and there saying that you are out here partying in Jamaica, you're out there partying in Miami while Erica's in the hospital. Erica ain't never looked so tender, she ain't never looked so sweet and so nice, where people are actually feeling for Erica, and they can't understand why anybody would not feel for Erica at this point. Erica's never got this much sympathy in her life, but people that are mothers that have children and been in the NICU, baby, they're looking at you at a whole different way. The women that might like your body and your cocoa butter and your toys that you are selling out there on the streets, they're not feeling you abandoning your child, baby boy. You know, and maybe he didn't abandon his child, but that's what it looks like, baby. So maybe he went up to the hospital, but Erica is going to drag. You think Safaree's going to have a good life if him and Erica don't get on good terms? You think she gonna let this shit go? You don't think that she gonna make this man wish he wasn't even born? Because now she got 2 babies by him. You know, the money, they're not sharing the same stacks no more, the same money no more. It's split between 2 different households. There might be different bodies coming in Safaree's bed where he's spending money. No, she ain't gonna let this go. She's going to go for the jugular. And at the same time, it's going to hurt the children once they realize how mommy and daddy have fought in the media. And they're going to look at Safaree like, why didn't you come to the hospital, daddy? Like, I was in the NICU. It's a possibility something could have happened. And you're out here. So hopefully Safaree's able to explain that situation for real, for real. Safaree wasn't around the last time. Remember, she was pissed. He had to travel. Safaree was there. So I am lost. So she wanted Safaree to stay at the NICU with her because after she gave birth to the baby, Safaree took a picture with the baby, and then he was back in Miami, and that's when, you know, Miss Erica Mena was basically saying that he was out there chilling with another woman, that he was out there with Kaylin Garcia when he was celebrating his birthday in part of Miami. And basically Erica did not want him in a delivery room, but he was there, and then he took off. And she's in the hospital with the baby in the NICU because the baby had to stay longer because the baby was born premature. It was born about 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks early. So therefore Safaree's gone and she's at the NICU, and she want her husband next to her. She want her baby father next to her, and he's not there. So therefore any woman and anybody can understand your pain and your passion. So right now, Safaree, it seems like Erica Mena got a clean slate, baby. Erica Mena got a new cord. She got a new slate, baby. She can now, you know, the hearts are warming up to her, even though there has been some rumors out here that Erica, you know, Mena had a, you know, on fake page out here in these streets. A fake Twitter page or a fake page where, you know, she was being a troll allegedly. And then, you know, she took that same troll account and changed it to her son's name, Legend. And, you know, bloggers put 2 to 2 together, and they're saying that Erica has been harassing Sin Santana, which is Joe Budden's ex-girlfriend, online. So catch them teas. But, you know, that's really not that big of a story. But in any event, you know, she's basically... She got a new car. She's been rejuvenated. She's been revamped with this situation because the people are pouring out crying for Erica Mena, y'all. So, you know, so you got that. Hey, Sandoval. Yeah, so, yeah, I just read your comment, and so I addressed it. I was going to address it too as well. So that's the situation. That Erica Mena's been under a troll account, and she's been harassing Sin Santana, saying Sin Santana, you guys wouldn't know Sin Santana if it wasn't for Erica Mena. You guys wouldn't know who she is and what she is. She's not important. Her music sucks. And only time that Sin Santana actually make headways is when she's dating, when she's in a relationship. She's talking about, you know, Joe Buttons and whoever else Sin Santana was dating, and also when Sin was dating Erica, that Erica put her on the map. So it seems like Erica Mena is pulling a Richie Dollars move, a Stevie J move. so It's hard for me to feel sorry for her. She has too much mouth, Lord. So, you got that situation going on. I don't know how the NICU would look with Safaree and Erica. I don't know if Safaree would be I don't know if Erica would be like, oh my God, I'm so glad you hit Safaree, and hug him, and they can use basically feed off of each other's energy and basically be the support and the energy there for their baby son that was just born and help each other. But I don't know if Erica would turn around and start calling him a bitch ass this and started calling him names, saying she can't stand him or disrespect him and talking rude and nasty to him in front of the nurses and the doctors. So that's another part, because Erica will talk crap to Safaree in public and call him a bitch, call him soft, saying he act like a girl and things of that nature. But I don't know if she would do that in the hospital. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. So I was like, hey, what's up, Tony? What's up, sugar mama? So Erica was pressed by Sin and Joe's relationship, because that relationship really, catapulted to something big, because that's when Joe Buttons was really big with his podcast. He was doing his podcast. He had the pull up. He was on Revolt TV, and then he was on Love and Hip Hop New York, and then he was with Sin, and they had the baby. So she got a lot more magnified, right, while she was dating Joe. But right now, Sin Santana do have a single out, and a lot of people love her single. I heard a little bit of it. It's not something that I would play, I would listen to, but if I go to one of my friends' house, they might be playing it, and I'll jump down on the floor, baby, and get it in. So, so that's where Erica Mena basically right now, that's where she's at with this situation. And it's just like, damn, like their relationship fell apart so fast and so quick. Like, it just makes you want to think, like, is this shit for TV? Are they doing a Ray J and Princess? Because this looks bad. But, Ray J, Princess says Ray J abandoned her, left her stranded. And he was like, I left you with a car. You know what I mean? So are they going to work this situation out? Or is this for TV? And she already knew that he was going to be going to Jamaica because he was getting a bag, because the baby was scheduled to be delivered on the 18th and his birthday's on the 12th. So he could have booked a gig and celebrate his birthday in Jamaica on the 12th, but the baby came sooner. And, she know why he was there. She's accusing him of cheating on her, sleeping with Joe Button's ex. And Joe Button's ex, Kayla Garcia, she basically denies the rumors and the allegations. She said that he is just her friend. She says she has not been sleeping with, Safaree, point blank, period. So, So, and Erica don't know if it's true, but she's saying it's true. So she's throwing, Miss Kayla Garcia under the bus. Kayla is denying it. Then you got Bobby Lights jumping in the situation and fighting with Roe, and allegedly you got Miss Kayla Garcia hiding, a whole lot going on in that situation. So it already seems like it's tough. It's a hectic, kind of like tough relationship already. Just this shit going on in the blogs. Then you had Erica basically saying that she wanted Wendy Williams to continue to she didn't get abused enough. She does got a smart mouth, baby. But right now her situation is ta-dow. It is ta-dow. Like, whoa. So basically she said he can't, he don't want no kid. And she feels that he don't love her at all at this time and point. And he probably do love her, but don't love this shit and don't think that she's ever going to change. And she probably loves him too as well. She might give him another chance, but she's probably fed up too as well. So we'll see. I don't even think they got counseling. They got any help with their relationship. 2 kids. Erica's in her 30s. Safaree's 40. He had a man up now. You know what I mean? He got 2 kids. He's married. He can't be out here partying, chilling, and acting like a kid all the time. There's times where he has to put his foot down and making sure that he's helping with the kids. Erica said he ain't helping with the kids. He ain't cleaning up behind the kids. He ain't folding the laundry. He ain't doing shit. Basically, she's calling him a bum ass dude. Like, Lord, like, what's going on in that situation? Crazy. Mary Jane, you have spent too much time on these food. Like, I'm like, Lord, I can't believe, like, she is just telling all the business. She is just going in on this man. I'm just like, Lord, his career is going to be over. And she has been revamped, baby, because the outcry for her is just so real right now. And we get to Kirk and right now he meets up with his accountants. He finds out that he's $1 million in the hole, and then the accountant is like, it's black and white. And then the accountant said it's red in your account. So I was like, Lord have mercy. What is going on with this situation? Like, shit. Kirk, they're throwing food away. They're wasting drinks and shit like that. Damn, your kids don't know about survival. They don't respect you letting them. You should be in there watching each and every move that they make. There should be cameras in there. There is cameras watching when they wasting shit. Pay attention. Lord have mercy. You got to train kids to do what you want them to do. You got to lead them. You got to show them. You got to put guidelines. You got to put the person that's rightfully should be in charge. And if you got to say, hey, I gotta let you go, then I gotta let you go, because if you paying the kids like you're supposed to and they're not doing what they're supposed to do, you better find some more people that wants to be employed. But you want to keep the money in the family, because they're probably playing the kids, with cash. Baby. Yes, she does, Miss T. So we got that situation. I'm just like, damn, baby. It's just really sad. It's just sad. I mean, just that quick. I didn't think it was gonna last, but I was like at least 4 years, not even 4. So we get down to the situation. They're in Louisville, Kentucky. And basically, we got Young Jock, we got My Son, we got Mendices. They're talking about the streets. They're talking about the shit that they've been through. We got rapper My Son there. He said basically people don't believe in him because he's out here. He's doing these protests and things of that nature. A lot of people been coming for My Son, especially, Hassan Campbell's been coming for him. He actually did a diss song against My Son. And basically, they're saying that, he's not a part of hip hop. He's a protest rapper. He's a conscious rapper. Hip hop don't want nothing to do with him. And also DJ Academics have came after My Son too as well, and this My Son, because basically he's out here and he's involved in protesting and Black Lives Matter movement. They're saying you're supposed to be hip hop, now you political and shit like that. You can't switch up like L.E. Chopper. He wants to switch up and people won't let him switch up, and he can't have a career to rap differently. And that's really sad, you know what I mean? You got to try to do the best of both worlds. We got Mendices. He's worried about the situation. They talking about they got lawyers. Jock was like, what is the lawyer's name? Put me on speed dial right now. Jock was like, I need to know what's good. They was like, ooh, we got attorneys. We got everything. You got Tamika Mallory there. Portia Williams is there. Then we meet up with young Tate. Tate is in the building. And baby, she got herself a new man, or her man is the Guap 4000, this is him. And basically she said he acts like he wants to be a pimp and stuff like that. Girl, if he's acting like he want to be a pimp, he eventually wants to be a pimp. She's saying it's for show, but you better watch out, young girl. This man is already telling you in his music what he likes and what he want to do, and maybe his music is not real. He's not actually doing them actions, but after some time they become their music, and they are their music. It's their alter ego, and sometimes it can take over. But in any event, Tay, baby Tay, young Tay, whatever her name is, Tay, she is chilling with Omeretta, and Amaretta. And Amaretta's basically telling her life story, how she and her mom don't get along. Her mom was her manager. Her mom, basically, she fired her mom. Her mom brought an abusive man into their life. Her mom chose a man over her. And this is the first time in a long time that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta use, they use abbreviations, and they use headlines basically to defy or to explain what Amaretta was basically saying. I was like, what's going on with this situation? They used to do that with what's her name, Akbar. We don't even see Akbar. I was like, what's going on? So she got a beef with her mama, and it's really a sad situation. You got Cardi Red showing ass, breasts. She's out here, baby, looking sexy at the same time, but supporting Breonna Taylor. We got Breonna Taylor's mom. This is a difficult situation for the mom to go through, but she's trying to get help from any way that she can get help and get the message out, whether people are sincere or not sincere. Her daughter is not here, and the people have not been answered to what has happened to her daughter. I even gave her a good explanation of what went down and what happened and why this was so senseless, and what happened with the grand jury, what happened with the AG, what happened with the police union, what happened to all the code of conduct that was supposed to go through lines and things of that nature, protocols with the police department, and basically investigating their own. It all failed, and luckily, she has a family. She does have people around her, because it's even worse when you have nobody that cares. Even though you get the attention that you need and that you want out there, sometimes things don't change, but we have to make it change. And that's why we can never stop speaking and never stop talking about the injustice that our people have suffered and continue to suffer. And also we have, Mr. Muhammad Ali, cousin. I was like, look at Muhammad Ali's cousin. Basically, he gave a nice little history lesson of, Muhammad Ali being the champ and not being able to eat at a counter at a restaurant because of his color of his skin. Our people have been going through so much for many, many years. As I told you guys, my grandmother, she was a sit-in. She used to go to these cafes, these diners, and she used to sit in, basically for them to serve her. Then I had my other great auntie. She was a freedom rider. She used to ride the bus, because they used to tell you can't ride the bus. You got to sit in back of the bus, so our people have been through a lot of trials and tribulations, over the years, and it's just gotten worse at some point in time. Some people are let through and they can live a little bit of a normal life, but when they come for you and when things happen in your community, and systematic racism sometimes really just stops a lot of people, the way things are set up. But in any event, they're showing their love and they're having a dinner with Breonna Taylor's mom. She's hurt. She's sad. Damn, and it's just like, you can't even go after the people that did this, You can't even get any justice from the situation. They're living scot-free, no worries at all. They don't not facing any charges. That's very difficult to feel like you are weak, that you're not able to get the justice that you want when you know who the people are. But in any event, we move on to to this situation. Lord have mercy. When Amaretta, when she basically wanted to cook tacos, Lord have mercy, she wanted to cook tacos with butter. I was like, girl, where you do that at? She basically was going to cook ground beef in a pan with butter, and the mama was like, girl, you don't need no oil, you don't need no butter, you maybe you use a little bit of oil, but ground beef has its own oil. I was like, no, she did not. Getting ready to cook tacos with butter, baby. We know she eats DoorDash and Uber Eats, or somebody else cook for her, because Lord have mercy, what was going on in that situation? And basically she gets into it with a mama and calling out her mama, and it's just like, damn, this is a sad situation. She fired her mom that used to be her manager and everything of that nature. And that was like, they got the cheese sitting out there. They got, it didn't even, I hope they washed the meat. It don't even look like they washed the meat, y'all. But in any event, she's blaming her mother, for a bad relationship, for choosing another man over her, for not supporting her, for not being there. And then basically the mom said, how come you're not doing more promotion, more advertising? How come you're not doing this? How come you're not doing that? And she's basically saying, you were supposed to do that, but I had to let you go. So basically she had to fire her mother, and she has disdain for her mother, and she put a diss track out against her mother, talking about her mother and everything. I was like, Lord have mercy. The same thing happened when Benzino's daughter, Karlie, she done talked about her daddy too as well. So it is what it is. Whatever creativity or your children might do, if they have a gripe against you, baby, it might come in their music, their art, if they got computer skill, website skills, like, Lord have mercy. I was like, Lord have mercy. So with this situation, it's just really sad, because you have the daughter, she's basically trying to tell her mom that you was in an abusive relationship. I felt like you chose this man over your children, and the mom is not getting it. And the daughter said, we had a terrible life. Them tacos look terrible, y'all. But in any event, she's basically saying, mama, you left us. And mama basically said, no, that's not true. You don't know what you talking about. It's like, damn. She's like basically calling her daughter a liar, and said that she got a bad memory, that she's spoiled, that she's rotten, and she has a temper. She has always want to get her way, and she said she's not going to agree with them having a bad upbringing because of a man that she was dating. She's still dating that man, and she in denial. Is he locked up? Like, what's going on? Because, baby, only thing she agreed to was he was abusive. So if he was abusive and he was abusing you, he was damn sure probably abusing the kids by yelling at them, and them watching their mother get hands put on her is not a situation no child should ever witness or be a part of. When your parents are getting attacked, when you look up to your parents are your idol, they're your saviors, they're your God, they're everything. When you're a child, you know, you look up to your parents, then you seeing your mama getting hurt, that's emotional PTSD, that's distress, that's depression. That's why you be seeing, you know, sons being abusive or get into abusive relationship, daughters get into abusive relationship because they watch the shit at home. People act like their kids don't pick up. Kids are so smart, they understand each and everything. Baby, I can remember when I was 1 year old how I found out about beer. I remember when I was in my crib. You gonna tell me these kids can't remember what's going on? But at the same time, you putting your mama on blast, that's some ill shit. Eminem did it, I guess. Lord. Yeah, she is pumping up just like that plastic sister Tony. Lord have mercy. I mean, she don't know how to cook, so they got that whole situation, and I guess it's gonna pan out. It might be some rumors that the mama might have been on some substance, but in any event, we get down to the situation. Kirk, he is talking to his kids. Basically, he is telling them that he don't want them to jeopardize his lifestyle, the way he live. He got grandkids, he got kids, he's accustomed to certain things, and he put all his savings into this restaurant, and they're making it fall, and he's not trying to hear that shit. Blasing the third, so he's going in on the kids. And then you have Ciara, she's jumping into the situation, and she's just basically calling out the other girl, which is Mena, basically saying she's a victim. And so it seems like Ty and, you know, Ciara, they got the upper hand at the restaurant, baby. And it just is what it is with that situation. And they're not really respecting, you know, Kurt Jr. And so we have, you know, Kelsey, she's feeling a certain type of way. She's feeling like the father is showing more favoritism to Ciara and Ty, and he's not showing any type of favoritism towards her or Mena, point blank, period. Mena feels like she's been disrespected. She feels like Ty don't act, you know, he's not a good manager. He don't say, how you doing? If she asks him for something, he said, go ask this person. He don't want to be bothered with her. He don't want to answer any of her questions when she's looking for guidance from her manager. He don't know how to talk to people. So basically, she wants her man in that position. You know what I mean? That's just the situation. But they up in there fighting. Ty right here, he's just saying he's the one in charge. He's the manager. Like, they can go out and party, they can have a good time. I'm responsible for this, I'm responsible for that, blasting the third. So you already know this is a part of a storyline. And we get to Tamika Mallory and Portia, Young Jock, and my son. You know, they're all out here, and also Breonna Taylor, basically to show their love and their support and try to get some questions and some justice for Breonna Taylor at the same damn time. It was a beautiful march. It needs to be more. It needs not to be forgotten. You know, we didn't forget about Emmett Till. We ain't gonna forget about Breonna Taylor. Or, you know, Tatiana Jefferson too as well. These young ladies were in their home. And there's plenty more that happened over the years, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We can go all the way down the line about the situation. So, yep, that is pretty much it. So, yeah, I was like, you know, I don't know how she was cooking the taco meat with freaking butter. Fire them all. They would have been gone. The poor manager. They have been fussing at these kids for seasons now. Remember, the daughter wasn't even showing up for work a few seasons ago. Yes. So it's a revamped storyline. They got Ty in it. They're trying to get the whole family paid, baby. Yes, power all day. We need it. We need to keep it. We need to keep supporting each other and helping each other and bringing each other closer together. We might not think the same. We might not come from the same background. We might be different. We might be different shades, but we all should have one thing in common: as justice and remove systematic racism. And when one of us is hurt, everybody needs to know they need to deal with all of us. We need to be united. We need to be on code, baby. Even though we can drag two at the same damn time. I can't take Portia serious no more. She would do anything for a storyline. I got something to say about Portia too coming up. You're right about that, Miss T. Facts. Somebody called Gordon Ramsay. He would not even come in that restaurant. You can't tell me that food tastes good. God forgive me. Well, basically, that's it. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I really do appreciate that. Appreciate y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Much love to y'all. Now, let me run these streets, baby. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed night. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for everything. Much love. Peep Squad, I love y'all.